Good morning, everyone. See, Facebook's live, so good morning, everyone on Facebook. Glad you're here, ready to work out, move the joints, stretch muscles, wake up maybe. If you're waiting, just know that we're probably going to be using some weights, and you can use really anything at home that you might have, cans, vegetables. I've weighed my water bottle, and it's 1.2 pounds for a water bottle. So let's see. Yeah, so I have my water bottle is 1.2 pounds. I don't know if it's reversed. I never know if it feeds in a reverse direction. If you have ankle weights, wrist weights, those are things you can always use as well. Resistance bands. I like to use resistance bands. If you have one at home, maybe have it ready. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. We can do these exercises without them. It just won't have that added resistance of the band. And I like to have a yoga block or something behind me, even like a tightly wound blanket, rolled up nice and tight, or a pillow, nice sturdy pillow, just to remind me of posture. So I like to use all our muscles, even though it's maybe somewhat of an unconscious thing, to just start to learn to sit up tall, to use the muscles in your body. In a few minutes, so if you have time, gather up because these, really important as well, is water. So I have my water over there. Just have water nearby, and know that you should probably every 15 minutes maybe take a little sip of water. Make sure you have a comfortable chair. We do some movement. So if you have a chair without arms, that's great. If you're using a chair with arms and that's all you have, then that's fantastic. As long as you have something that's supporting you seated, and maybe if you stand up, if you choose to stand up, you can also do that seated. Let's see, we have, it's about 4 minutes. You might even take this time to get some music that you like. I don't know if you can hear mine, but I have some 50s music for my background, but it sometimes doesn't come in clear with the audio. So you're welcome to use your own music. You could have like a CD or something you'd like to work out to. Otherwise, I use an app on iHeartRadio called iHeart, and I just look up 50s, iHeart 50s, and that will give you basically the same music I'm playing.
I fell for you, and I knew the vision of your love loveliness. I hope and I pray that someday I'll be the vision of your happiness. Oh, oh, earth angel, please be mine. My darling dear, love you all the time. I'm just a fool, oh, fool in love with you. I know you, and I knew the vision of your loveliness.
Got a couple minutes still. I'm still here. You can hear me, but you probably can't see me. I'm just going to check Facebook real quick and say hi to everybody who's on. I see a couple on the Facebook page. So hi guys. Haven't seen the comments. I don't think there's anyone who's written yet. All right, welcome back. Just thought I'd see who's on Facebook and say hi to them. So, no comments yet, so imagine making the normals. If you are new, this is, in a minute or so, we will start stretch, flex, and tone. Have fun with this class. Listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, then don't do it. Back off. Maybe if you're standing, say, come back to the seat. Or if it's your knees, and just be mindful not to bend so low. Making sure if it's your back, to really use control of the abdominals to help support your back. Shoulder issues, maybe you don't come up as high with the arm and just come and bend at the elbow. And that might help any sensitivity in the shoulder. So listen to your body and know it's talking to you. So if it's telling you something, really do pay attention and back off if you need to. If you're feeling great, wonderful. We're going to do some stability, some standing and balance poses. So if you choose to come up and do that, just be mindful, have a chair nearby, maybe a wall, and just be safe. We're here to have fun and be safe. You don't want to get hurt. You don't want to pull anything. So you want to be able to get up tomorrow and maybe do another exercise or go out and walk or have fun with grandkids if you're able to visit. So yes, good. Let's begin. We got 45 minutes of workout. And let's just slowly start to march and just notice how your feet are feeling. Really pound into the floor. Really start activating the nerve endings with your feet. Your feet are your foundation. If everything's good starting in the foundation, then everything should start feeling good up top. If your foundation is not good, then you're not going to have a good support for the rest of your body. Meaning you may start feeling more issues in your lower back, in your shoulder, even your hips. Moving the arms. Really move them, right? As much as you can, and just notice how the shoulders are feeling. Bring the hands forward. Now come up higher with the knees. Maybe bring those hands a little bit lower and see if you can touch your hands without moving the position of the hands, just trying to bring the knees up higher. Good. Bring the arms out wide. Now the knees follow suit. We're just moving slowly. Just notice how the hips feel. See if you can bring those hands down so that the knees can touch. So if you're having issues bringing the knees up, go ahead, bring those arms down just a little bit more and just feel that encouragement of bringing the knees up just that little bit higher. Good. Breathe. All right, if you have your ankle weights or arm weights, hopefully you already have them on, just keep them on. So make sure you're prepared. There may be a spot between sessions here in this exercise program today where you can place them if you don't have them on right now. Bring them forward, arms out, knees up high. Breathe. If the arms get tired, go ahead and just bring them down. And deep breath in, march it out. Nice and shallow, move your arms. Good. Bring the arms out, reaching. Just notice how the shoulder blades feel. Extending. Still moving the feet. Still working here. Extend. And really just a gentle twist. Extend out diagonally with the hands. So you can see I'm reaching towards the left with my right arm, towards the right with my left. Feeling a gentle twist in your the middle of your back, your thoracic spine. All right, we're gonna reach up higher, stretching through. Notice and listen to the shoulders. We're stretching the lats here, the side body. Breathe. Mindful of the neck, so if you notice that if you bring the chin up, you have any sensitivity in the neck, just bring it down and look forward. And hands come back, marching out. We're going to kick with the right leg, then the left. Pressing through, reach and back. Reach opposite leg, left side. Right side. Left, good. For 10, 9, we're just stretching. 8, 7, 6, 5. You don't have to touch the toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shoulders up and back. Should feel the heart maybe a little bit faster. Maybe your breath a little bit quicker, and reverse. Just wanted to get that blood flowing. Wanted you to feel how your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips, shoulders were feeling today. Even the spine. And bring the arms forward, good, and rotate. You can add your feet, bring heels up and down. You can do one at a time if you prefer. And reverse the movement of the hands, good. Rotating, just notice how the wrists feel. Popping and crunching is fine. I just don't believe there should be any pain. So if there's pain, just make it slower, back off. Or just don't do it at all. Elbows, here we go, elbows. Sitting up tall, reminding yourself that good posture is good for the back. It's good for your entire body, your neck. Reverse. Breathe. Heels up and down. Notice how the toes feel. And one arm forward, then the other, like you're swimming. Breathe. Really extend as much as you can. And reverse. All the way back, like a backstroke. Have fun with this. Think of where you are, doing a backstroke. clear blue water, palm trees, cool breeze, and hands down, shoulders back. Deep breath in and neck rotations, chin down. Exhale, inhale to a shoulder. Exhale back to center, and then inhale to the other shoulder. And go at your own pace, breathe. And remember to breathe. If you can, through the nose. Your intake of oxygen is much more efficient if you breathe in through the nose. And then breathe a little bit slower on your exhale. Really deep in that exhale, trying to get all that old air out of your body. So inhale through the nose if you can, and out. Through the nose if possible. Chin back to chest, lifting up, reaching up, side bends. Here we go, over to the right. You might drop the right hand and extend over. Really press and extend, breathe. Inhaling up, reaching up, exhaling over. Really focus on your breath when you do this work, making it extremely efficient. Bringing in oxygen to all the muscles, muscle fibers. Extend over one time. Up, reaching up, exhaling over to the left side. Stretching your right side of the body, your lateral right side. Inhaling up, deep breath in. We're going to twist to the right. Bring your hands down. Left hand to right thigh, and then gently hold the chair with your right hand. Lifting up tall. Still good posture. Still breathing through the nose if you can. Maybe if the cervical spine allows your neck, gently maybe bringing the chin back. Looking back, use your eyes to look beyond. Really use the muscles in the eyes and stretch them out. Inhale, coming back to center. Lift your arms up if you can. You can always bend at the elbow. Exhale, come to the left side. Press your feet to the floor and really feel the twist through the abdominal region, through the ribs. Lifting up tall. Maybe on your next exhale, bring the chin back towards the left shoulder. And then allow the eyes to gaze even further. Really holding the gaze, keeping it, looking at one spot. Inhale, unwind, lift the arms, extend, nice deep breath in, and come forward, hands on your knees, stretch your lower back. Side to side movements. Just notice how the right side feels, how the left side feels. Breathe. Inhale, coming up, nice and tall. Use your hands to help lift the right leg and squeeze it in. Point, flex your toes, and then all the way around. Good. And reverse. Deep breaths in. And slowly extend, stretch it out. Breathe, lift up tall. Feel that quadricep really work. And bring it down. Opposite side. Squeeze the left leg in, left thigh into the abdominals. Breathe, point, flex. You can always use your resistance band to hold if you need to. And rotate the ankle in one direction. And then the other. Good. Keep breathing. And we're going to extend. Lift up tall. And then extend. Use your core muscles to work here. And you can always use your hands to support your leg. Extending the heel out. Breathe. Notice how the core feels. Is it weak? Is it strong? Is the spine? Exhale, bring it down. Shake it out. Wide legs. And just going to just move the hips and notice how those feel. Deep breaths in. Coming back to center. Holding your shoulders up. Arms come up, reach up, look up, slide back bend. And last bit of stretching here. Hands come onto your knees. We're going to stretch the spine. We're going to extend and flex the spine. I'll show you this way. Good posture to begin with. Hands come onto your knees. And then we're going to press the belly button back, arching the back. Shoulders come forward, extending hands over knees, chin to chest. Inhale, slide the hands back to your hips, hold the chair, come forward. We're reversing the movement of the spine. Inhaling tall, slide the hands to knees, come back, chin to chest. Inhale tall, slide hands back, chest forward. Couple more, your own pace, use your breath. Really exhale as you squeeze that belly back. Or when you bring your chest forward. And nice and tall, come back into a seated position. March it out. Good. You can add weights here if you would like to. Again, having your 2 cans or water bottles if you have that. If you have weights, great. All right, and we're just going to march it out. You don't have to add the weights. We're just adds more resistance, really good for bone mass, anyone who has osteoporosis, really good for muscle mass. Deep breaths in and come forward as if you're punching. Still good posture, feel the core work. Good. Add the legs, same side. Reach forward. Extend. Feel those muscles starting to get tired already. It's okay. You can drop the weights anytime. Extend. And opposite leg now. Right arm, left leg. Here we go. Extend. Slight twist in the waist when you do this. Breathe. Really punch forward with the arm. Extending forward. You've got this. And we're going to bring the arms back, feet down. Bring the elbows in nice and tight by the ribs. All right, glue the upper arm in. We're going to come up and down. You're welcome to stand at this point if you would like to, just add a little leg work. But first, good posture. Elbows in. Feet parallel to each other. Good foundation. Remember that foundation. You need that to help even keep the legs contracted, core contracted. Deep breath in and lift. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, and 9, and 10. Breathe. Palms down on your lap if you're seated. If you're standing, they're just by the thighs. We're going to add legs to this. If you're standing, we're going to lift up one leg and then the other. If you're seated, same thing. Lifting up the leg. Extend the arms first if you're sitting. Deep breath in and same side, right. For 1. Opposite left. 2, 3. Don't bring the hand up higher than your shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the core strong. 9 and 10. Breathe. Bicep curls again. I'm going to do this standing on the second set. You're welcome to stand or stay seated. So elbows are tight into the ribs. Good posture. And we're going to come up for 1, 2, 3. You can do squats. 4, 5, 6. Squeeze those glutes if you're standing. 8, 9, and 10. Breathe. Arm lifts. Again, the arm doesn't go above the shoulder. Comes back down. Add the legs. If you feel that you don't feel stable at all, you can drop the weights, use a chair, and just lift the leg. And then switch, depending on what you have around you. Here we go. Deep breath in. Shoulders up and back. Here we go. Same side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the core strong. 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, you don't have to lift up super high. You can just lift up like this. Just a little lift, and that's sufficient. Deep breath in, shoulders up and back. Arms to the side now. Totally different muscle. This works posterior deltoids, some tricep. You can do this in chair. So do it in chair if you'd like. Here we go. Opposite leg if you wish to add that. And again, it could be just a small lift. Deep breath in, only 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You can do one arm at a time, which is what I meant if you were going to do opposite leg. All right, here we go. One more set. Keep the core in. Shoulders up and back. Posture is really important to protect your lower back. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Shoulders up and back. Breathe. All right, triceps. I'll do the first set seated. You're welcome to stay standing. Bring the knees in. Hands come down. We're going to come forward about 45 degrees. And then we're going to come up, slide those elbows by the ribs, and then right back down. Here we go. Knees are in nice and tight, even if you're standing. And lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good posture. 6, even in an angle. 7, 8. Breathe. 9, 10. Stay down. We're going to do kickbacks. Kickback. Elbow like a bicep curl. Upper arm is locked in. We're going to come forward and we're going to kick back. 1, right? 2, and that's it. Don't move that upper arm. Still good posture. Shoulders are up and back. Knees together, only so you don't hit them. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Come up. Second set, all do standing. You do whichever one you want. Feet in together, nice and tight. Shoulders up and back. Core is in. Bend the knees ever so slightly. Come forward. Shoulders are still back. And ready? We're going to come up with those elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kickbacks, elbows in. Lock the upper arm into the body. Arms up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do this one more time. For those standing, the reason is we're going to go back with one leg, then the other. All right. For those seated, you'll just get extra triceps work. Here we go. Bend those elbows. Come forward, core is in, elbows in, and kick back. For uno, dos, this is balance, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, good posture, even bent. Ocho, nueve, diez, breathe, come up, shoulders up and back. Woo. Shoulder presses. All right, this is a lot of just upper shoulder, trapezius, the neck. All right, do what you can. Again, any issues with tenderness with the shoulder, be mindful, maybe only do 2. Do the number you think is important. It was good for you. Position is bent elbows about 90 degrees. Shoulders are back, good posture. Core is in. Deep breath in. Here we go. For uno, dos, tres, add the legs. Cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Bring it down, shoulders up and back. One more set. You can do this standing. Elbows back, do what you can do the number you can do. Deep breath in and uno, dos, just the knees, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Breathe, arms up and back. All right, sip of water. It's been 20 minutes, so get your water. All right, again, not too much. Still got to stretch and fold a little bit. All right, pounding and churning. All right, taking your weights. You can drop a weight. You don't have to use weights. All right, you can stand and do squats with this. We'll do 2 sets. I'll do the first set. So holding the weights close to the body. We're going to pound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Churn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Shoulders up and back. Standing up if you would like. Stay seated if you wish. Here we go. Deep breath in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In Italian, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe, shoulders up and back. Whew. All right, a little bit of wrist work, forearm work. Here we go. You just lift up one hand and rotate the wrist for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And opposite arm. Lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Little bend in the elbow. 6, 5. Good posture. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Deep breath in. Always welcome to drop a weight if you need to. You're going to bring the weights back to center. We're going to work a bit on the obliques. We're going to do gentle twists as we lift up the opposite knee. So as we come right, the left knee comes up. Come back to center, go to the left, right knee comes up. So on and so forth. 10 of these. First set. Second set, 12. This one you need to be seated. So do that. Unless you want to be on the floor at an angle. It's called a Russian twist on the floor. Deep breath in. Shoulders back. To add a little extra core work, slight incline backwards. and really start to work the core. Deep breath in. Here we go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the core in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. You got this. We're going to start from the left side on the second set. Deep breath in. Exhale up and out. This helps to relax the mind, the body. One more time. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Completely. Press that belly button back. Really push on the diaphragm. Get all the old air out. Bring in lots of new, fresh air. The more oxygen you get to those muscles, the less aching you'll feel afterwards. All right. Deep breath in to the left. And in Italian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up we go. Breathe. You've got this. All right. Oblique work continued. All right. We're going to add weights to just one side. You can drop the weights. You can lower the weights. All right. No weights needed. All right, and what we're going to do is, I like to come a little bit closer to, say, my right edge, where I'm going to work the right side. Or actually, I'm using the right side to work the left. So as I come down, what I'm working is the left side. And then I bring it back up. Now, think of yourself against an imaginary wall and slide against it. Not come forward, but keep shoulders back and just slide to the side. This is where you really work. See if you can see it. I'm going to do the left side. I'm going to slide back, over, and then back up. All right, not forward. All right, I want it over. Okay, you got this. Deep breath in. First set, you can do this standing. It's totally fine. You can be squatted and standing if you want. So add that little extra if you need a challenge. I slid over to my right side on the chair. Arms are down with the weights, if you have any, and slowly exhale for 1, lifting up slowly. 2, back up, breathe, and up we go. 4, 5, keep breathing. 6, you've got this. 7, 8, don't move this arm. 9, it's just a weight, dead weight. 10, it's adding that weight. We're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, pulse, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up. You should be feeling a little bit of the obliques work. Slide over to the left side. All right, weights if you want on this side. Again, each side can be different. You may feel you're not as strong on this side. The right side isn't as strong, so you might drop the weight. You're at home. Do what you need to do. Here we go. Shoulders up and back. And slowly down. Exhale. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhaling up. Exhale for 3. Inhale up. 4. Keep focusing on that breath. 5. Lifting up. 6. Up again. 7. Again, how does this side feel? Just notice. 8. Be real mindful of your body. 9. We're going to hold on 10. So bring it down. Holding here for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Keep pulsing. Start pulsing. 4. 3. 2. 1. Lift up slowly. Shoulders up and back. All right, we're going to do 2 sets of that, but first, we're going to give it a slight break as we bring our weights to the knees. We're just going to lift up and down. Again, if you don't have weights, don't worry. Just use your core, maintain good posture. Come up with the right leg, hold for 1, 2, and down. Hold up, left leg. 1, 2, down. Here we go. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, 5. We're still working core. And 6. Up we go. 4, 7. Here. Left side, 8. Going for 9. Feeling that work in the core. And down. Now you can start to stand if you wish. You can stay seated for more oblique work. Right side. All right. And you can slight squats, gently bending those knees. Try not to bring the knees forward of your toes, just slightly behind the toes. Helps to protect the knee. And then we're going to come over to the side for 1. Again, think of your imaginary wall. Slide up against it for 2. Exhale for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, opposite side. Lots of oblique work. Be mindful. Deep breaths in. Here we go. Slight bend in the knees. Protect the lower back. Shoulders back. Glide against that wall. 1, 2. Breathe. 3, 4. Inhale up. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. 10. Hold and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, breathe, shoulders up and back. Shake it out. We're going to drop the weights. We are done with these. In about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, so that's it. And if you have a resistance band, have it ready. If you don't have one, maybe a belt, maybe that's kind of stretchy. A regular belt will only work for stretching, so some of these will require something more flexible, like a band. Let's see what else people have at home. Some blankets are stretchy. Some towels aren't. Most towels aren't. So if you do have something stretchy, that would be helpful. Otherwise, don't worry about it. All right, shoulders up and back. Breathe. Good. We're going to place this strap at the base of your toes. And you can, both feet. So both feet are stepping on onto the band if you have one. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to move back and forth. Again, you don't have to have the resistance band, so don't worry if you don't have it. But it just adds that resistance, and you feel it in your calves and your quads. It's also an adductor and abductor exercise for inner and outer thighs. All right, you can do this standing. Always welcome to do that too. We'll do 2 sets of these exercises. So I'll do the first set standing to show everyone who needs to sit exactly how the posture should be, as always. Nice and tall. Hands gently relaxed, maybe on the thigh. And then out we go. 1, 2. We're going for 12. Do what you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. March it out. Breathe. All right. We're going to do 2 steps to the side. So 1, 2. Maybe not make them as wide, especially if you're seated, because then you won't have space to go any further. All right, so make these smaller steps, and then back. All right, here we go. Good posture, 4 is in, deep breath. And begin, exhale, 1, 2, ooh, too big, 1, 2, 1, 2, good, 1, 2, you got it, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and march it out. Breathe. Good. Now in chair, we're just going to use one leg. Right leg has the strap. We're going to bring that knee in nice and close to the abdominal region. Breathe. We're going to tighten that So we're gonna choke up on this band if you're using one. If you're not, just have that hand there and then extend it out when we're ready with the resistance band. Come back in and out. Keep the elbows, if you're using a resistance band, up by the waist as you come out and in. Breathe. All right, and then we'll switch legs. If you wish to do this standing, right leg, it's gonna be more of a lunge. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're gonna come back with the left leg. It's a balanced position, so if you feel unbalanced, stay in the chair. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have that leg extended, and we're gonna come down, choke up on it, and here we go. 1, let's start. 2, 3, 4, any knee issues, stay seated. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you're feeling this in the quad. 10, breathe, bring that left leg forward. In chair, switch it out. Same thing in chair, bring that knee in close to the abdominals, sit up tall, and get ready for those standing. Left leg forward, right leg slightly back, extending the legs fully, and then bending them into a lunge. Try not to bring the knee too far forward of the ankle. All right, this one I really would like to keep the knee back to protect the knee in a lunge. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the balance work, 7, 8, 9, 10, breathe, coming up, shake it out. All right, 2 sets of these. So both feet together. If you have resistance bands, step on that resistance band. 1 step to the side first, then 2. 12 for the first time, 10 for the second. Here we go. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Walk it out, march, breathe. Here we go. 2 steps. 1, 2, 1, 2. You can do this standing without a resistance band. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 10, and march it out. Breathe. And ready? Lunges again. Right leg first, if you're seated. Bring that right thigh in close to the abdominals. And then we're going to extend it forward. Right leg slightly forward standing, left leg back as far as you can go. Just be mindful of how far you go with that knee. So try and keeping it over the ankle. Here we go. Deep breath. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Breathe. Come forward. Switch it out with the left. There we go. Choke up on it. And here we go. Core is in. Good posture. Exhale down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift up, breathe, come forward, shake it out. Coming into our chair, starting to cool down, get some water if you need to. Breathe. Shoulders up and back. Arms forward, and just use your band to start stretching your arms. See if you can keep the arms fairly straight, not bent. But again, if you have shoulder issues, bend them. And we're just going to come forward and back. Go as far as is comfortable for you, not further. Inhaling up, maybe coming all the way back. Resistance bands, so nice to extend further as you need it. Inhaling up and forward. Shake out your hands. Bring hands forward and bring the fingertips down. Bring them up and down. Breathe. Stretching through that carpal tunnel. Forearms. Palms down, side to side. Good. Crunching popping is okay. Just no pain. Hands come palms up. And then bring the hands to your shoulders and slowly begin to make nice big circles with those elbows. Drawing a perfect circle like Michelangelo all the way around. And reverse. Breathe through the nose. And slowly bring the elbows down, palms are up. Extending all the way up, bending, touch your upper back. And press the elbows back. We're stretching through the triceps. Bring the right hand forward and push back on the left. Good. Stretch it out a little more. And then bring the right hand back. Bring the left hand forward. Press against the upper arm and push. Stretching that tricep just a little bit more. Breathe. Exhale, hands come down. Reaching to the back of the chair and grabbing onto it with both hands. And then we're going to slightly bend towards the left side, stretching your right arm, right shoulder. Breathe. Back to center, then to the left side. Stretching the left side, going to the right. Breathe. Even the neck can move. Just know where you're feeling the tension. Trying to release it. Good. Lifting up. Bring that right knee in. Squeeze. And then gently come up with the leg onto the thigh. If it won't reach, no worries. You can just press it onto the side, on the floor, knee out. If you want to bring it up higher, you can use whatever you have, your pillow, your block, and bring it up higher, and you'll get the stretch here. So just listen to the body. You're going to stretch the hips. Deep breath in and exhale, come forward. And think about lifting up, still good posture. Still good posture. We're just hinging at the hip. That belly button comes slightly closer to your thighs. You can even grab the chair and move side to side and press the tailbone back. You feel maybe a stretch in your lower back here. And slowly lift up, nice and tall, deep breath in, squeeze in your thigh, extend it out, point, flex, rotate, and drop it down, left side, squeeze it in, point, flex, rotate both ways, and then maybe the left ankle will come onto the right thigh, or you'll go to the floor, and that's totally fine too. Everybody is different. Everybody is different. So just accepting that in yourself. We all have our own talents, our unique value that we provide to our community. Exhale, come forward. And knowing that we are important in our own way. We are essential in our own way. Deep breath. Stretch those hips. Nice long spine. Inhale, slowly come up, reaching up. Squeeze that knee in, point flex, rotate both ways. Extend and drop it down. We're going to bring the arms out. Open to the world today. You got this. And bring it in. Give yourself a hug. Why? Because you are important. Exhale out again. And reverse the position. So whatever was on top is now below. Squeeze, stretch it out. Exhale, open. You're open to all, tolerant, loving, giving, generous. And hands down. Pound those feet. Shake out the hands. Really energize those nerve endings again from the foundation up. Deep breath in and exhale out. Good job. Excellent job today. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And remember, drink your water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad you're here. Oh, Catherine.